Hello everyone. Welcome to Mindful Mondays. Mindful Mondays is where I come on and we discuss real life situations in regards to mental health and domestic violence. So today our topic is finding your peace. And as much as you guys know, you always want to do certain things. Sometimes when you are doing things to help anybody, or if you're in a relationship and that relationship isn't working, hey, Vision Pop, you want to find your peace. And sometimes finding your peace means saying no, sometimes finding your peace means walking away. So, for some people, it's easy for them to say no. But if there are people like myself, it's not easy for me to say no without feeling guilty, right? So, I'm working through actually finding my peace. And when I say I'm working through finding my peace, I'm learning to say no, but I'm also learning how to better myself with saying no. So I'm not being mean with saying no. I'm just being able to say no, I'm not able to do that right now, right? So instead of just flat out saying no, I'm not able to do. Just say, I'm not able to do that right now. It is so hard for me not to want Vision Girl Stephanie. It's so hard for me not to want to help every single person that comes my way or want to do something because I I still want that sense of I've done something, like that good feeling, right? But sometimes that good feeling drains you if you're always trying to look out for other people and you're always trying to please them, right? And so the issue that I have, and that one thing that I've learned about myself is that I am a people pleaser. So since I know that I'm a people pleaser, I have to figure out different ways to, I guess, level myself out. So people pleasing comes just, never saying no, draining yourself, wanting everybody to like you, wanting everybody to feel like, they're a part of whatever it is you have going on. And just, you drain yourself being a people pleaser. And being a people pleaser, it does come sometimes from like trauma or past experiences, but it also comes from if just weren't able to get certain things. If you just want that it's a feeling that you want as a people pleaser. And the sad part about that is that some people hang on to that. Some people know when they met you and you're a people pleaser and they drain the life out of you. And once you say no to that person, once you say I can no longer do it, they get so upset and they start telling people that you are now the bad person, right? So you're the bad person because you decided to say no. You decided, what, I need to be a little bit more peaceful with myself. And yes, the lack of love. So you just want that feeling because once you do something good for somebody or you do something that somebody asks you to do, you're like, yes, I've completed it. That person feels good, I've done it. But then if it constantly happens, how do you know you? How do you know your limits? How do you know that it's just certain things that I can no longer do? How do you know that? Because at some point, you're going to be mentally drained. You're going to be physically drained because you're always doing for others. You're always putting yourself last. And you're never saying, this is what I want. No, you're always doing what somebody else wants you to do. Oh, she said, let's go here. I'm going. Oh, this person has this going on with their business. Let me support them. Let me do this. And I'm not saying not support other businesses, but sometimes you have to know your limit. And I'm speaking for myself as well. Because I'm that person that I think that by supporting people, you gotta push out money. But I learned that that's not always the support. You can repost their posts. You can share some of their things. You can do by word of mouth. So it doesn't always have to be, monetary. for you to help somebody. And then another thing that I had to learn from myself is that I can't think that because I am a people pleaser that everybody else is a people pleaser, because everybody else is not a people pleaser. Everybody else can say no and not feel bad about it, or not feel like, you know what, the end of the world is coming. But for me, it's just hard. But I'm learning, right? I am learning every day. I am learning how to make sure that I'm okay and not trying to make sure everybody else is okay. So with me saying that tonight and with me coming on here tonight, we have to find our peace. Sometimes your peace is just letting some people go. Sometimes your peace is just being able to say, no, I can't do that. And sometimes your peace is just, you can isolate yourself and write down what your goals are. Is this something that's helping me grow? Or is this something that's holding me back? Is this person actually helping me to get to the next level? Or is this person keeping me at a standstill? Is it what I want for me? And it's so hard sometimes as a people pleaser to know what you want for yourself. I'm saying it because it's me. It's so hard because you feel as though what you want for yourself is what that person wants, what that person needs. But that's not always the case. I want to say, find your peace. Find your ground. Find a place where you're able to find yourself, or continue to work on yourself. If you have a journal, write in your journal. You have your phone, speak it in your phone. There's so many things out here that you can do to find your peace. Take a walk, exercise. I exercise because that's a part of me finding my peace. So I exercise, walking, watching certain movies. Hanging out with your friends sometimes can be peace, but make sure they're the right friends. Making sure they're not the friends that's trying to get something from you, and making sure they're not the ones who's always pulling from you, right? Because it's a complete difference in having supportive friends and having those friends that drain you. So again, I come to you tonight, and I don't know, it has to be for somebody. I'm speaking to myself. Find your peace. Find your space in your heart to say, you know what? I can no longer do this. I need my peace, and knowing that it's okay if your peace means letting go. Knowing that it's okay if it means deuces, knowing that it's okay to not always feel as though you have to push out something, because the people that are going to support you, the people that are going to be there for you when in your time of need, the people that are supposed to be your ground will always be your ground. I said something in my exercise group, and it was, God will plant your feet where He know you will be grounded. I am a very personal person. I don't like to put myself out there, right? But when I found my exercise group, and they are so caring, they're so loving, but because I'm a people pleaser, I sometimes feel as though something's not right. I need to step away. But then I kept listening to them. I kept seeing their positive posts. I kept seeing them praising God. Not saying that, it's nothing wrong with people who don't, but I'm saying that's what I was looking for. So they was doing all of those things. And since they was doing all of those things, I feel as though God showed me you're grounded. This is where your feet is planted. Another thing I found where my feet is planted is from the ladies who I do pop-ups with, right? Again, I am a very personal person. I don't like people in my business. I don't like telling people when I'm having a bad day or I'm going through my own mental breakdown. But these ladies, I feel like too, God planted my feet where they need to be planted because He knew I was going to be grounded with them. Y'all better hear me tonight. He's going to plant your feet where you need to be grounded. Somebody that you probably have never ever thought of is going to be in your corner. Somebody who you probably thought was judging you, was, stuff like that. Because me, mentally, that's what would go through my head, because I didn't really mess with women like that. I just thought everybody was out to get me from past relationships. But again, God is going to plant your feet where He knows it is to be grounded. So you take this tonight, whoever that, yep, you take this tonight and you run with it, and you remember that he's gonna plant your feet where you need to be grounded. And I feel as though I am about to blow up. I'm about to be I'm about to be all over the world, because the one thing that he took from me is what I thought I needed to take care of my family. And the one thing he took from me was that job. But he, in the process of him taking a job away from me, he gave me my businesses. So like I say, he'll plant your feet where you need to be grounded. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. If you watch the replay, please listen. He's going to plant your feet where you need to be grounded. You guys have an awesome Monday, and I will see you guys next week for Mindful Mondays. If you follow my business page, Nothing Basic KC, I will be on there tomorrow for Tumblr Tuesdays. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.